are here in Montpelier, and this is an interactive, immersive art installation made by Deb Fleischman.
I just call it Kelpy. Because when I first walked inside this thing, I go, this is like a kelp forest. I'm going to call it Kelpy. To me, art has to be public. This is an ocean. Nobody owns it. This driveway, it may be a private driveway, but it's a public access art piece, you know, and everyone's welcome in it. Welcome to my home. Come on in. A few hundred people have already come by here. It always makes me really happy to see people inside here.
Today we're going to meet some students from Main Street Middle School, which is in Deb's backyard.
It's just nice to live next to a school where there's so much life and kids are running around, and it's band practice right now, yeah.
This is so cool. I love the ribbons. It just feels so nice just staying in here and moving through the ribbons. It's so cool walking through. I can see.
Montpelier has like a lot of like rivers and trees and mountains and stuff, and so I feel like the greens and the blues kind of reflect that too, like about Montpelier.
It's just a cool experience to be in it.
It's like water. It's like being underwater almost.
I've never seen anything like this before, so like it's like really cool to like experience, and like yeah. They kind of make me think of like the princesses of Disney.
And then also the ocean, because like the blues reminded me of the ocean, and then also like the greens, and then the darker greens kind of remind me of seaweed a little bit, but I like it better than seaweed.
Kelp is a type of seaweed found in the ocean.
It could be a kelp forest like this.
And the first time I went in with two students and we all just started giggling, like uncontrollable giggling. And since then, I've just incorporated it on my walks with kids. And when the wind blows, it's so soothing. I've had kids that like struggle with the sensory input in a school, that they say it like muffles the sound. And it's just this really cool piece of art, but that like people can access as a sensory tool, as like a mental health break.
Like I bet that it would be really calming to just be able to walk through it and kind of like take a moment to reset, sort of.
It was really fun because one day I went in with two kids. We were just standing in there giggling, and then Deb came in. We didn't know she was out on her patio and introduced herself. So it's also just been this nice community way to engage.
Wow, yeah, this must have took a long time. How long did it take you to build this?
Like a couple of months, really. I love the ocean, and I live in Vermont. Thanks for coming, you guys.
Yeah.
It's so fun to have you.
Thanks for having us.
It was 3 years ago when I saw this first ribbon project in Portugal. So they're all over the place. It took me about 2 months, probably more, to just figure it out because I didn't know how to make it. So my partner, Gary, he's just like, let's just build a frame. And he bought 4 pieces of wood, 10 by 10. We put it out back in my garden.
I love Kelpy. My favorite part is sitting out here in the morning and having my coffee and watching people come in.
What kind of pattern to do. My neighbor, Allie, she's also a quilter, so she helped me design a pattern. Tying the ribbons probably took a couple of weeks. Nailing nails and stringing string across to build a grid. A friend of mine who's a welder guy, he came over to help secure this whole cable system. And then when the whole thing was done, we brought the whole grid out here, and then we had to lift the whole thing off the grid and onto the cable system. It's so much cooler, like when the wind's blowing and it's not static. And it's constantly moving, and it's creating new patterns and all these things. And I love watching it. It's just like, oh, look what it's doing now. Look what it's doing now. I've been in Vermont 26 years. Well, I know all my neighbors, so that's really nice. And they were the first people to walk through Kelpy.
It has been so cool to see people coming by, like stopping and going, what is it, you know, or walking by or driving by and just being like captivated by it. But because we're friends and we come across all the time, we get to walk through it all the time. So it's really cool. And even my dog likes it.
I know.
I haven't walked through it yet.
I know, isn't it cool?
I love how everyone has a different approach. I love it.
On the front page of the bridge.
Yes!
Oh yeah, it's a great sensory experience. Like smooth and peaceful.
North Street is a big walking street. People like to walk up and down it.
I live right up the street, so I get to walk by Kelpy every day. Oh, it's whimsical, and I love how the light shines through the ribbons and the different colors, and it's very mesmerizing, and it takes me out of the appointment I'm rushing to, and it brings me back to beauty and nature and color and light, and I love that.
People come in here and they go like this, you know, and it's just so cool. They just do all sorts of different things.
It's such a small space, and yet it really does kind of put you in a different headspace when you're in it.
It's like an antidepressant, you know? And then when it rains, it all sticks together, you know, and it's like, it all gets like really kelpy. My big thing are window boxes. See these window boxes? Yeah. And we were like, what should we do with this tuba? Let's put some flowers in it. It was a couple of years ago. I went around Montpelier to all these businesses and said, can we create some more flower boxes? Or can I help you develop a parklet?
This is where it's happening.
This is where it's happening.
Party's happening. Everybody laughs, everybody smiles. You can hear the giggles coming from inside, and everybody just comes out of it with a big smile on their face. Yeah. There you go.
Everybody has a different method.
I realized, why shouldn't more people make art in their yards and just do it?
I would love to do this on Langdon Street, to do a ribbon project over the bridge. Let's bring some more art to Montpelier. Color is the key to life. I just wanted to hold till November 15th when we have to move our car back into the driveway. It would be so nice to go into a little school and hang out for the winter.
You can check out Kelpy at 24 North Street in Montpelier, and we will get stuck in Vermont with you again real soon, if I can ever make it out of this kelp forest.
Back to school.
Oh, back to school.
No. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
Wait. Thank you, Jenna. Thanks, Holden.
You'll see me around.
You're the star of the video, without a doubt.